Here's your quick guide to start using Blooket in your classroom. Blooket is completely free to use, and you can sign up by going to blooket.com. Once there, you can either log into an existing account or you can sign up using either Google or email. I've already got an account, so I'm just going to sign right in. Once logged in, you'll be brought to the My Sets section of Blooket. The reason we bring you here is because question sets are the foundation of Blooket. You can use these question sets to play a variety of Blooket games. Before I show you how to create your own question set, the fastest way to get started is to browse the over 20 million question sets that have already been created by other users. And to do that, just click on Discover right here in the left. From this section, you can browse the featured sets or search for a set right up here. You can search for a number of topics and subjects, but for this example, let's search Spanish words. Now, when you're ready to dig in a little bit more to see the questions, all you have to do is click on a set and you can see more information. Now, you can click on any of these questions to expand them and see the answers, or click on Show Answers to see all of them at once. If you're happy with this and you're ready to get started, all you have to do is click Host. Now, you've got a number of options here. 4 different games that you can play, and that's the power of Blooket. You can use that same question set to play a number of different game modes. Now, chances are your students will already have a favorite game that they're chanting and hoping to play, but if you want to get a quick preview of each of these games, all you have to do is select it from this side, and you'll get a quick overview of what this game is about, including the different skills that it utilizes, the player limit, as well as the suggested number of players for each of these games. We're going to go with Gold Quest for now, since this is one of our most popular games. Click on Host. Now on this page, you have a number of options that you can customize. You'll see the name of the set that you're using right now. You can of course host right away with the default settings, but I recommend drilling in a little bit deeper. This game can be time-based or achievement-based. So if you have a set time limit that you want to restrict this to, simply use this option and adjust the time value right here. You can also enter this in manually. If you want this to be achievement-based, say they need to earn a certain number of gold in order for the game to end, then you can click this option and adjust those things right here. There's more settings right down here as well. Student accounts aren't required for students to participate in the games, but if they do want to earn experience and coins that they can utilize to earn different blooks and other achievements in the game, then they'll need to sign in with their own accounts. When you're ready to go, scroll up and click Host Now. Now, joining the game is quite simple. Students can easily scan the QR code with one of their devices. They can enter in the game ID by going to play.blooket.com, or if you are in a virtual classroom, you can copy this link right here and share this in the chat. Any of these options will work, and once students click on that link, scan that QR code, or enter that code, they will be brought into this waiting room. Once all of your students have joined, you're ready to start the game. All you have to do is click Start. The instructions will display on the screen, and when it's time to start, the students will be able to answer the questions from that question set on their own devices in order to participate in the game. And of course, they love seeing the leaderboard shifting up on your screen while they're playing the game. Once the time limit is reached, the achievement is achieved, or you choose to end the game early by clicking this button, you will see this screen displayed. This is the final standings, and the kids love seeing these results. And of course, as a teacher, you can view the report to see exactly how your students did by clicking this button right here. This will bring you to the history section of Blooket, where you can see reports for each of your recent games. These reports will contain basic information like the name of the question set you used, the date it was played, the amount of players, but most importantly, you'll see information about how your class did, both as a whole and individually. And with Blooket Plus, you can drill into this even more. You'll see a breakdown by question. No matter what account type you have, these reports are incredibly helpful as you understand what concepts and topics your class has mastered and what they might need a little bit more reinforcement in. And you can reinforce those things by either creating another question set that focuses on those questions or by assigning homework. And we've got dedicated videos to each of those, and I encourage you to click on the screen to check those out, or check out the resources below this video to learn more. We can't wait to see how you're using Blooket to transform education in your classroom. We'll see you in the next video.